Well, hey, what's up, Edwards Geeks? This is Pastor Matt Everhard coming to you again from edwardsstudies.com, the coolest, nerdiest, geekiest Jonathan Edwards fan club online. Hey, today we're talking about something that you can't just get anywhere. This would be one of the examples of Edwards's lesser-known publications. Today we're talking about a book edited by Paul Helm, 1971 edition, that has three little books inside of it: a treatise on grace, observations on the Trinity, and the one that I want to talk about today, an essay on the Trinity. Now, an essay on the Trinity by Edwards did not come out into publication until 1903. That's a lot of years after his death, because he died in 1758. Why didn't it come out to the general public? Well, Essay on the Trinity contains some controversial stuff. In this volume, this short essay, it's about 30 pages, Jonathan Edwards gives his version of the Trinity called, we call it today, the psychological model. And basically what Edwards is arguing in this essay is that the Father is the person of the Trinity who subsists in the prime, deity in the prime. But because he is holy and perfect and infallible, when the Father thinks about himself, his self-reflection, his self-knowledge is perfect, holy in every way. And so Edwards says, this explains the eternal generation of the Son of God, the Logos, the second person of the Trinity. Well, what of the third person of the Trinity then? Well, in an essay on the Trinity, Edwards talks about the fact that the Holy Spirit is the mutual joy, the happiness, the benevolence and pleasure that exists between the Father and the Son. And again, because God is infinite and perfect, this dynamic actually generates, not creates, but generates the third person of the Trinity, which is the Holy Spirit. Well, you can get this book online. You can still get it on Amazon used, but thanks be to God, we have this thing called the ebook today, and you can find Essay on the Trinity as well as Treatise on Joy and Observations on the Trinity, not to be confused. You can get those all in ebook formats. Well, thanks again for joining us at edwardsstudies.com, and we will continue to geek out about the Northampton Puritan.